Aunt Gladys, the witch in Weapons movie 2025, she's gonna go down as one of the scariest villains. And I just wanted to explain this. She's creepy because she's mind controlling her victims to do her bidding. Okay? And she's uses like the pot of an old tree um to conduct her spell work. And apparently the director wanted to write her character as a ghoulish persona or a witchy maniac. If you saw this movie, that scene where the Julie Gardner is sleeping in her car, and that uh the mind control lady, that crazy lady, walks out of the house in the middle of the night with the scissors and goes into her car. you know when I was watching that in the movie theater, we were all at the edge of our seats. I mean, that was such a freaky scene. Okay. And what makes the Aunt Gladys character so freaky is that she's able to go out in public, and um nobody can say anything about her because she looks, everything just comes along with her. Even though she looks freaky as hell, everything with her just comes along. Like when she goes to the school, instead of the parents going to the school to talk to the principal of the kid, the aunt goes and she goes, "Oh, his parents can't make it, and I'm taking care of them because they're sick." And she just has like every excuse in the book for the parents, not being present at the school for the kid. And it, the way she was able to act like a witch inside of the house, and then the way she was able to go out in public and act kind of weird, but nobody could say anything, is what made the movie so scary, you know? And I am going to go into some spoiler territory here about the ending. So I'm going to go into the ending. Uh, but I, I love the fact that the kids didn't die. I love the fact that the missing kids didn't die. That they were under this witch's spell. But if you still haven't seen the movie and you heard that, it's okay. Because I didn't tell you the very end. I didn't tell you all the details. But I liked it that at the end they were able to save all the kids, you know? And I liked that the movie changed into something that I didn't expect, because you go into the movie thinking, oh, did they make this because of like all the shootings or the kidnappings in America? Is that why they made this movie? Is this movie about grief? I don't want to see a movie about grief. I want to see a really good movie that's not boring, that's going to put me at the edge of my seat. Well, this is that movie, because this movie is not about grief. It's about a witch, all right? And this isn't Scarlet Witch from Marvel. This is like a horrific, scary witch. She is horrific, okay, and dangerous. Um, so the one of the kids is able, the kid that she's staying at his house, the nephew, he's able to turn at the end one of these spells against her. Right? He's able to use one of these spells against her using her wig. And I love the way they did that. I loved because in this movie you see that the kid is starting to learn witchcraft. The the aunt came from the mother's side of the family, and at the end of the movie they say, oh, uh I forgot the kid's name, but little Timmy went to go live with his other aunt. So they leave it open for a sequel. Who is the other aunt? And they just said, oh, but she's a good lady. Well, we'll see about that if there's a sequel. Um, so scary movie, Aunt Gladys. Ugh, scary as hell. I can't. I think the last time this was as scary as Black Phone. You know, Black Phone. This was scary as that. This was like up there. And if you love Drag Me to Hell, you're gonna love Weapons. But what was so creepy about Aunt Gladys also is that she was using real Wiccan spells where she has to rub her hand on the bark to draw blood, to put blood on the spells. And it was freaky. So, yeah, definitely this villain, one of the scariest horror villains. And no worries if you didn't see the movie and you saw this video, because um, when you're watching the movie, anything that I said is gonna go away because the movie really draws you in with the actors and the story.